Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sandra Ali in for Karen Drew. First at 4 today, we are tracking Michigan's newest COVID-19 cases and a new milestone. Michigan's 7-day moving average is now the highest we've recorded for the entire pandemic. Today, our state is reporting more than 14,000 new cases in the past 2 days. That's a daily average of about 7,200. That number is close to double what we reported last week. And we should point out the 7-day positivity rate is now above 16%. We're also hearing about 242 additional deaths connected to the virus, with most of those coming from a records review. These trends come as Metro Detroiters are heading into the holidays, causing more confusion and more concern now about how to stay safe. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge is always watching all the trends for us. And Doc, what's the takeaway at this point as we look at these new numbers?
Well, you know, the new numbers, Sandra, that are being released 3 times a week give us important snapshots on the trend of infections. And what we're seeing, frankly, is just not good, especially coupled with the numbers from earlier in the week. There is a very clear acceleration. Now, frankly, even without the sharp rise recently over about the past 2 months, there's been a gradual but relentless increase in new cases. And personally, I actually don't think it's a coincidence that kids have also been back to school for the past 2 months. In fact, when you look at the data up close, kids aged 10 to 19 have actually played an outsized role in this current increase. So for me, the bottom line is that this provides super strong incentive to keep encouraging vaccination for younger age groups, because it clearly would make a difference.
Yeah, it's interesting when you start to connect those dots. And, you know, you have to wonder, does the increase in cases mean that at this point, should we be changing anything at all about our behavior?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm sure that everyone has noticed that fewer people are wearing masks, and I totally get it. In fact, if you do wear a mask in a room full of unmasked people, there might even be a feeling that you should take yours off. You get those sideways glances. But the fact is, the amount of increase that we are seeing right now says it's time to go back to doing everything else that's helped before, and that means masking and distancing.
Yeah, all right. Makes perfect sense. Thanks so much, Doc. We're going to see you again coming up tonight at 5. Meantime, all adults could soon be eligible for a booster dose of the Pfizer COVID vaccine. The FDA expected to authorize the 3rd shot as soon as tomorrow. The CDC's Vaccine Advisory Committee set to meet on Friday. Its approval is another step in the process. Some states have already started urging healthy people over the age of 18 to get the booster. So far, though, we should point out, Michigan has not joined them.